They're siblings, regardless of what anime wants to do with step siblings. Hello, my name is Steve.
And I'm David.
You're listening to Anime Plus. We are continuing our journey through the pre-time skip arcs of One Piece. This week is a bit of a weird one. We're going to be doing a brief cover of the anime-only arc, which is Escape from G8. We're going to ignore the existence of Foxy Pirates, with the exception of Aokiji.
Yes, because that's like an important part of...
And then we're largely just going to focus on the developments that happen within Water 7.
Yes.
So
TLDR.
After falling out of the sky from Skypiea because their lift system failed, they end up crashing and finding themselves in a heavily fortified marine base, and shenanigans ensue. I don't remember what happened in Marineford in G8.
Basically,
but it was amusing. I remember enjoying it.
Basically, it was this Admiral Jonathan that is a pretty likable character, and then there's this inspector that's there at the same time that's trying to like get him to lose his job. And so the shenanigans of like the pirates being separated, they're all causing a ruckus across this base. Jonathan is like actually kind of competent and is trying to show that G8 still has what it takes to like handle pirates. It's fun. It's lighthearted. It's a great way to ease yourself out of Skypiea and into Water 7.
Bypassing Foxy Pirate and his terrible crew and the pointless, essentially shit Olympics.
Apparently, you're only supposed to watch like 3 episodes of that because the rest is just extending what was in the manga.
It's so terrible. It was like, what, 12 episodes?
Yeah, you're supposed to watch the start of the games.
Yeah.
You're supposed to watch the last 2 episodes of the end of the games and then that bit with Aokiji, and then you're good.
The only funny bit was the point where Robin gets selected to be part of the Foxy crew. For a minute, you're like, okay, I could believe that she would not really have a strong affiliation with wanting to be with the Straw Hats.
Yeah.
Sure, her goal is she needs to continue her research. So she'll just go with whoever the winner is, which kind of sets up her thought process for Water 7 and Enies Lobby. What was the catalyst that brings Aokiji there?
He was just... Oh, there was a boating accident.
Oh, and he was investigating.
And he was looking for survivors on his ice bicycle. Aokiji's Aokiji.
Yeah, that's a good way of putting it. So they end up wrecking the Going Merry by running into underwater train tracks for the sea train, and it leads them to Water 7.
The Going Merry is already.
It's seen some shit.
Yeah.
It's especially in Skypiea. Like it was already like struggling in Skypiea. Because there was that whole segment where they were trying to repair it while everybody else was doing things.
Yeah.
Because the main mast got broken off at one point. So they end up at Water 7, which apparently is a bastion of shipbuilders. Crew splits up because, the crew's always going to split up. And we get introduced to Frankie's family. And I think I've said it before in the podcast. I don't like Frankie.
I love Frankie.
I do not like Frankie at all.
Frankie's an integral member of the Straw Hat Pirates.
While they're looking for a shipbuilder, they uncover deep and insidious plots at the machinations of the world government through a secret organization called CP9. CP9 has been looking for schematics for a
super weapon
that existed before the world government came into existence. At the same time, we start to pick up on how dangerous it is for Robin to be out in public.
Yep.
And how big of a target she has on her via the world government. CP9 presses her into working with them. Robin has no choice and has to leave the Straw Hats yet again.
Attempts to assassinate the leader of the shiprights.
Yep, the one who controls who was handed the knowledge of the super weapon, the world-destroying ship.
And then we get a lot of interesting backstory about how Gold Roger's ship was made in Water 7, and how Frankie was raised by the guy that made the whole water train system, and how Enies Lobby is attached to Water 7, and going into Enies Lobby will take you to like Impel Down and Marineford.
Yeah,
we're
really close to the center of the world government at this point.
Yes.
The
center of operations in the old world.
And then everybody in the crew, Robin's not there, with the exception of Usopp, has realized that it's time to say goodbye to
the Going Merry,
which leads to a terribly one-sided fight between Usopp and Luffy, and Usopp leaves the crew.
I actually factually almost cried. It was heartbreaking during their fight.
Oh yeah.
I I was so upset by that fight. I was like, Usopp, Luffy.
Stop being stupid.
Well, both of them were just being so pig-headed. And I'm just like, guys, you're supposed to be friends. Stop.
Yeah.
Listen to each other. It's always the hardest when it's like the close friends on a crew having a fight. I think the only worse fight that it would like destroy me would be Luffy and Nami fighting and Luffy and Zoro fighting like that. Because like Luffy and Zoro are brothers at this point. They are as close as you can possibly be. Luffy looks to Zoro as his first mate. Zoro is constantly trying to respect Luffy. Luffy's always respecting Zoro, and like they are brothers, as close as Luffy was with Ace.
Yeah.
And then
that's a good way of putting it. I think Zoro is kind of like the Ace stand-in now for Luffy.
Yes. And then Nami and Luffy have this like brother-sister dynamic.
Yes.
That would also be devastatingly heartbreaking to see if they got into that level of fight.
Well, and we
over
really,
something.
We really saw the strength of their bond in Skypiea.
Correct.
Versus Eminem.
That's why everybody always ships Luffy and Nami.
Nah, you can't ship them.
No, you can't, but
no.
Idiots will.
No. They're siblings, regardless of what anime wants to do with step siblings. It kind of kicks off the catalyst for them falling in with Frankie and his ideals.
Yes.
They essentially get convinced that Frankie is the person that they need to work with to rebuild their ship, or to build their new ship.
Yeah.
And they help Frankie kind of resolve some of his issues with his past, and
where he was like the direct cause of his father figure dying. Yeah. And at the heart of all of this is this piece of shit guy that is in charge of CP9.
Yeah.
That is just the biggest shitbag in One Piece.
I hate CP9 so much.
I hate CP9 so much too. I hate all of the agents. I hate the soap fruit that what's-her-face eats.
And I hate the Zoan type crap that they do. Oh.
I hate
Giraffe Boy.
I hate the giraffe one.
Was the other one a rhino?
Maybe.
Oh. That's the worst part of...
And then Rob Lucci's stupid tiger thing.
But...
Water 7
sets up the team in a precarious position where they're starting to fracture and they're not sure if they're going to be able to continue their journey.
Yes.
We have the birth of Sniper King.
Such King.
Who is the greatest version of Usopp. I love Sniper King.
I like the little song.
God. Yes.
His song that changes every time. I love that Luffy and Chopper don't realize that it's Usopp.
Oh, because, they're just so stupid. Their childlike enthusiasm sets the stage for post-time skip Frankie's modifications to himself.
Yeah.
Because we get that same level of like...
childlike wonder.
Just enthusiasm and obsession. They're so dumb. I love it, but hate it at the same time.
But no, I think it's hilarious how like he pretends to be Sniper King and
everybody else is like, come on, Usopp, stop being an idiot. Will you just talk?
one of the funniest scenes in the whole goddamn anime though happens during this arc. It's after Luffy and Zoro get pulled out from the flooding area of Water 7.
Yeah.
And Chopper is like death gripped to Zoro's face.
Yes.
You're gonna death grip my face like that and pass out? You little asshole. And then how Chopper like rats Zoro out for being stuck in a chimney and he starts strangling him. It is really funny because Zoro like babysits Chopper like all the time.
Oh yeah.
You definitely feel like a father-son dynamic between Zoro and Chopper.
Maybe owner versus pet. That owner is very concerned about its ability to live on its own.
You could also argue father-child.
All right, father-son. Okay, fine.
Because you totally know Robin wants to be Chopper's mom. Like, I love the scene where it's a filler arc and Chopper and Robin are playing a board game and Chopper's just like, I should probably go out there and help them. And Robin goes, it's dangerous out there and it's your turn. And Chopper just goes, you're right. Let's keep playing. Water 7, fantastic arc. Really enjoyed it.
Yes.
There was not a moment where I was like, can this arc just end already?
In hindsight, I think it went a little bit longer than it should have.
Fair?
But there is such a density of story that takes place.
Yes.
Like all the stuff with the shipwright and like the attempted assassination of the guy who was running what was the company? Something La.
Oh, Galila.
That whole thing which led to like the realization of what happened to Robin and her apparently shifting alliances.
Yeah.
The Frankie family stuff, it wasn't too big. I mean, like I said, I don't like Frankie.
I don't
like Frankie at all.
I love Frankie. There's not a Straw Hat that I don't like.
All right. Well, thanks for listening. And next week, we'll be cracking into Ennie's lobby and one of the saddest moments ever for One Piece.
Woo!
And then probably one of the most affirming and good feeling segments of One Piece. But we'll get into that next week. Don't forget the regular episodes of the podcast that drop on Fridays. We're currently going over 3 shows that are brand new for the 2026 summer season. They are the new Science Saru adaptation of Ghost in the Shell, Sparks of Tomorrow, and the second core of Demons of the Shadow Realm. So check this out. Don't forget to like and subscribe, hit that bell so you get notified when we have new episodes dropping, and we'll check you guys next time.
Deuces.